Hi, my name is Jennifer Kogra, and I'm one of the counselors here at CAPS. I'm going to be answering today some commonly asked questions. The first question is, while school is virtual, are you offering counseling or open for services? Yes, we are all open for services and we are offering telehealth options. So you have the option of speaking to a counselor either by the phone or through Zoom. If you're interested in counseling at CAPS, please give us a call or send us an email to let us know that you're interested in scheduling what's called an intake. After we receive your message, you will be contacted by one of our triage counselors. At that point, they'll tell you a little bit about what our counseling services are like, and they'll assess whether or not an intake would be an appropriate fit for you. So an intake is a really brief appointment, usually about 30 to 50 minutes, where you and the counselor will go over what is going on right now, what your goals are, and also they'll work with you to try to figure out what's going to be the best service for you. At the end of the intake, the counselor is going to make one of these therapeutic recommendations based on what you presented to us, what your goal is, and these recommendations are what we feel is going to be the best fit for you. The first one is brief counseling at CAPS, and I'll describe that a little bit more later on. The second one is either a group or workshop that we have at CAPS. The third one is well-being coaching. So this is for students that are looking to develop certain life skills and they're not necessarily looking for therapy. And the last option is case management support to help you find someone in the community through your insurance. And this option is really good for students that are looking for someone that has a specialty, looking for someone that can meet with them for an extended period of time. What is brief counseling? So brief counseling, typically most of our students come on average between 4 to 6 sessions in an academic year. If you compare that to counseling out in what I call the real world, that's really short because most people are in counseling for at least 6 months to a year. That being said, the students that do come to CAPS, most of them make a lot of good progress and do good work. And for some students, coming to CAPS may be the first step before they take to doing long-term therapy. How long are sessions? So sessions usually run about 50 minutes. How often will we meet? The frequency that you and your counselor will meet is determined between you and the counselor. Initially, you and your counselor will probably meet every week to every 2 weeks, and it may increase as things progress. How much does it cost? So there is no additional cost to access service at CAPS. You pay a mandatory health fee, which covers the costs at CAPS and also at student services. Can we come in as a couple? When we are on campus, we do offer couples counseling. Both students need to be enrolled Cal Poly students, and you can schedule an intake for a couples counseling session. Right now, when we are virtual, we are not offering couples counseling. Do you share information about me? Your counseling services are confidential. There are certain exceptions, and these include if you say you want to harm yourself, if you want to harm someone else, or if there's any suspicion of abuse. Our counselors are all mandated reporters in the state of California, and if they hear any of that kind of information, they have to take action. Can I switch therapists? We value your comfort level. So if you are not comfortable with your therapist, you can request a change of therapist. From a fellow therapist, I would recommend if you feel comfortable enough, please let the therapist know why you want to switch therapists. There might be something that you can work together. And if not, you can always switch to a different therapist.